Hey, my Legion, how you all doing today? I'm with my buddy John.
Hi.
And we're here to review the movie Free Fire. Except, I think John rented it, so he paid for it, so it should have been called Paid Fire. Just like that old joke on Back to the Future. He said, "Can I get Pepsi free?" And I said, "No, pay for it like everybody else." They don't make Pepsi free anymore, because I like Pepsi free.
Oh, really?
But I mean, I drink Diet, well, I did it before, Diet Pepsi free. I don't think it had any caffeine in it, or did it? Or,
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. Well, anyways, Free Fire is like interesting concept. Brie Larson's in it.
Brie Larson, Cillian Murphy, and Army Hammer, the baking soda guy.
That's Arm & Hammer. But I get that Arm & Hammer stuff for laundry detergent in the pods for laundry. That stuff works great.
How do they taste them?
Yeah. Yeah, well, back when I was a kid, we ate our tied out of the box. That's so crazy. People do that.
But anyways,
I see we're going off on a tangent again. You're going off the rails on a crazy train. But this involves a bunch of people going to make a gun purchase, a major gun purchase in a big warehouse.
Yeah, and Brie Larson seemed to be kind of like the middle person where she knew both sets of people, so it's like she set up the deal, and you have like Murphy on one side and Hammer Time on the other side, and things go kind of awry between the two people, one guy on each side, and it falls apart into a shootout.
Yeah, and she was in the middle, and her name wasn't Malcolm. I was in the middle. But it has a setup. Well, I try to establish the characters a little bit. Except they do the gun deal, it goes bad, and then the rest of the movie, probably about 85% of the movie is a gunfight.
Yeah, and you set it up. It's like seems more like a serious movie and stuff, but it becomes a comedy once the shootout begins. Yeah, and what I kind of liked is that sometimes you didn't know who was firing at who. It was kind of a cluster, but I imagine if you're in a gunfight, it does get confusing. And it was funny because not only did it get confusing for the viewer, but one of the guys said, "I forget what side I'm on."
Yeah, I know. It was, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was, like I said, funny. I'm staring at that winter thing. I think that looks cool. So it's summertime, I'm looking at a winter photo right there.
In case you want to see what he's talking about.
Yeah, right there. That's kind of cool. That is cool. It's kind of mesmerizing.
Now you're going to get fined for showing someone's work on your...
I hope not. And then, I forgot. Oh, no, during the gunfight stuff, it was really cool. I mean, lots of funny parts. And a lot of it, you start to learn more about the characters and get invested in them somewhat through this battle.
Yep.
And then some of the... thing when they get shot, some of the stuff is very visceral, especially when the guy's crawling on the floor and he gets hypodermic right in his flesh part of his hand, like, dang. And there's a couple parts like that. I mean, and there's one part that looks right out of Face of the Death 4, and it's not the one thing way toward the end you might think. I know spoilers, but it was all done with CGI, though. But there's no real spoilers in this anyway. It's just a big
shootout. It's pretty much what the whole movie. It's like these two, and then all of a sudden these other people show up and start shooting.
Yeah, I mean,
so you don't know what the hell is going on.
85% of the movie is and the director makes it work. It's not completely perfect, but it's pretty good. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. But
yeah, it's not going to win Academy Awards, but it was a good movie, good acting, and everything. Well,
I mean, I think some of the sound effects. I mean, the sound effects could have gotten nominated, but sound effects are cool, like whizzing and. They had some really nifty sound effects. No. I'm peeing. What was? Oh, and the Tremors. Speaking of that, Tremors, Cold Day in Hell. This guy was peeing. He was peeing to distract monster. He was peeing for like about a minute or two, and that's so over exaggerated. Just like Problem Child 2, this kid had to pee, and he filled up a whole gallon thing of lemonade, and that was so fake because you don't want to pee that much. Like a little kid, he said, "I do my best." That was a lot. But I mean, God, once again, getting distracted. But 8.5 out of 10 for the movie. And like Chris Stuckman said, it dragged. I didn't think it really dragged.
It got slow
down
in a few parts, but not too bad.
It went by really quick as far as the movie. It was pretty much, because usually a lot of times you could feel if a movie is long. But I mean, this one didn't seem that long. It went by pretty quickly.
All right.
And Jeffrey Johns really liked it. But I'm like I said, 8.5 for the movie. But as far as the director making the concept work, it was a 10 out of 10 for the director.
Oh yeah.
And the acting was really good. And it was really funny. I enjoyed it.
Yep. It's definitely worth checking out. I came across because I was on a Brie Larson kick as in gearing up for when Captain Marvel. And it's like I was checking out some of her stuff. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a cool trailer. You know, so because I was looking at some of the behind the scenes, you know, they weren't spoilers, but there's some behind the scenes videos that they published for her and Captain Marvel, her and Samuel Jackson. So and that came up. I'm like, yeah, what's this? Shit, that looks like it might be funny. So yeah, I could see humor in the trailer, so I figured I'd rent that.
Yeah, and it was weird because I started seeing it. I said, didn't Chris Stuckman do a review of this? And I saw he did a review of Babe back April 20th of 2017. I knew he did something because I knew there was a.
Yeah, it's a little older. I don't know if it played much at the theaters or not. I don't remember.
It might have been limited release because Chris Stuckman reviews stuff off of like Amazon, but Jeremy Johns reviewed it, so he might have seen it at the theater in a limited run, because it was A24, because sometimes they do limited run movies too. But I enjoyed the movie, 8.5 out of 10. So
yeah, three bigger actors, and then the supporting cast did a tremendous job too. Yeah. So I think it was good acting all around. And
they talked about Armie Hammer. That was a guy in I forgot that was a guy who played Lone Ranger.
Yep.
And did you like Lone Ranger?
I didn't watch it because I heard it was just god awful, so I never bothered.
I actually watched it with my dad. I wanted to watch it with my dad because I remember we watched the 80s Lone Ranger, which we liked, and then they did like Lone Ranger on it was either the W or CW. It was like, I found out just by accident when I was on vacation, you know, Lone Ranger said, Dad, we gotta watch this. And it was kind of raunchy. They made like a younger kid, but it was raunchy though. Like,
I think I've only seen like the original series and reruns.
Well, I remember the original one, and then.
And you know, his Green Hornet's supposed to be his descendant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool. And then, I mean, as far as the movie was concerned, there was parts I really liked, and then it really got bogged down. But I thought it was an okay movie. I didn't hate it, but I mean, it just ended up getting bogged down on its own weight, though. But I mean, that's a different review. But we saw that on Stars. Or Stars when Dad got Stars a while back. I'm glad I saw it with him. And, you know, there were good scenes in it, but then it just got bogged down and stuff. But that's another review. I thought it was okay. Maybe, I don't know what I'd give it. Maybe a 5.5 out of 10, maybe. So, I mean, that's a different review. But, I mean, I did like, once again, I did like Free Fire, so.
Yep.
I guess that's about it.
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, so until next time, bye, please. Take care of my legion.